Hi everyone, my name is Savanya and I'm very nervous right now. I can't believe I'm sitting in front of a camera and I can't possibly be talking to a lens. Ah, um, a few days ago, I went back to, just generally reflecting about a few experiences from before, and I got reminded of this very frequently asked question, which goes, name 5 people amongst everybody you know who you love the most. Now, I remember answering this question back then when I was first asked this, and I was quickly calculating and trying to fit in, all my family and friends, and the space was too little. 5 is just such a small number, and I have so many people I want to just, love with all my heart that I thought I had a few of them in there until I was then asked if I included my name at all, which was surprising to be honest, because I wasn't even aware that one's supposed to be responsible to love themselves. Extending the same compassion, the same love, the same kindness, the same help that we tend to extend towards others to one own self. Overcoming 100 and probably a million insecurities that lie within me, many that I have overcome over the years, and many that I plan to sort of conquer and win. This video is nothing but a conversation that I want to have with myself, and I just want to invite you all to be a part of it. I'm on a journey to be complete, to be fulfilled, to be abundant with self love. So, yeah, let's just get right into it. I'm going to be doing this whole thing in front of the mirror. I know this is very awkward a format. I just wanted to do this way because I feel like I resonate with my reflection a lot better. I feel in contact with myself, and it's just a way more impactful for me personally. Okay, so I'm going to start with the very basis of my understanding of self-love, which is to know that I deserve to be loved. A lot of times I had found myself to question things coming to me, or if things would come too easy, if I was treated very well, if someone gifted me something, or if I got certain compliments. I would just simply ask myself, and a lot of times out loud, what have I done to deserve this? Oh my god, this is too good to be true. But the very essence or the very thought that drives that question, this is too good to be true, or what have I done to deserve this, calls out the fact that I never thought that I'm good enough or worthy enough of all the beautiful things that are coming my way, of all the things that I might be deserving of, but I was too harsh on myself to tell myself that maybe this is not what life has in store for me. The moment I decided to stop that and know that anything and everything coming to me is something I'm grateful for, something I'm thankful for, and something I deserve, I just started noticing so much more. It started making me so much more happy. I started noticing life very differently. I started noticing people very differently. Each thing that people must have done for me and are doing for me, each conversation I have. I'm just saying that any sort of gesture coming my way, it could be the wind blowing a certain way that made my evening. It all summed up to make me feel good. And I deserve to feel good. Allow love in your life. It's very important to allow that. Soak it in, absorb it in right within. I remember this one time, last year in fact, I was sitting in a classroom attending a lecture while this person sitting beside me asked me if I have consumed too much whey protein, and that's the reason why I have a certain number of pores on my cheeks. That was a certain insecurity that I was dealing with since many years ago. That statement took me back to that time when I remember my cousins saying that my mother must have poked the compass on my cheeks, and that's why I have these pores. Well, none of that was true. It was a memory that really impacted how I looked at myself, where my self-worth was, and if I felt beautiful at all. So there could be 15 people in a day who would tell me that I look good, my focus when I was in front of a mirror would go directly to my pores, and I remember asking a lot of my other friends later, am I ugly? While I didn't want to believe that, somewhere the memory and the words stuck on. The fact that I can talk about this right now and record myself saying this is that it is okay. I love myself the way I am. There is nobody like me. It's a very, very fulfilling feeling to say that. To be myself completely and to accept myself as I am is to forgive and forget. People sometimes don't realize what they must have said. It's important that I forgive them right now. So I love myself as I am, like I said earlier. So the next thing that I want to talk about is nothing but this, which is having a conversation with yourself in a form of journaling your thoughts, or just having a conversation like I am right now in front of the mirror. But the idea is to just keep a check on yourself through your own thoughts, so you know exactly how you're feeling. And the moment you know what's bothering you, what is pulling you down, you'll be able to identify, and that way you build a connection with yourself. You tell yourself that you're the one who's listening. If there's nobody else who would understand, you're the one who would. You find that friend who's listening. You can share your goals with yourself, your vision for your future, things that you're grateful for, things that are going well in your life, people you love or enjoy being around. So that conversation is so much more about you then. I take it upon myself to journal every day. It really helps me focus on things that are going very, very well for me and how great life is. And of course there are bad days, but then I can somewhere shift my focus through those thought-driven journals. I'm the only one responsible for my own feelings, for my happiness. It could be however I'm feeling, I'm the only one in control of that. Now that could mean two things. That could mean that there's a lot of pressure to keep up with how I'm feeling, so it just goes into a lot of self-doubt and self-pity. Or it could mean a whole lot of freedom from others influencing how I feel. Waiting for a phone call, or a vacation that I had planned but not coming through, or my job, or a certain circumstance, or things that we like to call bad luck. The moment that I realize that I can take charge of how I feel, I can take charge of if I want to feel loved, if I want to feel happy, if I want to explore joy, I started focusing my attention towards so many things that were adding up to that thought of feeling good, of feeling happiness. I stopped expecting. My relationships have become so much more independent because I am the only one who really can make my life the way it is. And finally, the one thing that I want you to keep a check on is your inner circle. Your inner circle comprises of all your friends, family, all your loved ones, people you consider to be important to you, people who matter to you, what they say matters to you. The point that I'm getting at is that to really be very honest and communicate with them about how you feel about the things they say. And so they must be mindful of the things they say to you. They must know that you're here to empower yourself, you're here to make better of every day, make better of the life there is. And what they say can only help you get on the momentum, on the rampage of self-love. Important for them to know that even if it's out of humor, out of love, out of them thinking that you're confident enough. Even about this video, I had to confirm with a few people around me if it's a good idea or not. That wouldn't mean if I would make this or not. Maybe I would, maybe I wouldn't. I would definitely do this for myself because it's important, but a few people around, the ones I consider very, very close, if they would have told me that it's a bad idea, I would have somewhere considered not doing it. Now I don't know how helpful or how great or how bad this video is, but the fact that I put myself out there doing this says that somewhere I have done this for myself. I'm influenced by my own thought of doing this, plus my inner circle told me that I'm gonna be great. So that just multiplies my opportunity for myself, my thought of myself, my love for myself so much more. Alright, those were a few things in my mind and a few things that are working out for me, and I hope that helped you too. And if you're watching this video till the point that we've reached, it means that you spent a lot of time with me already, and I'd like to thank you for that. And take care of yourself. I would love to have conversations around this if you would be interested to. And I love you. Bye.